Good evening and welcome to World in Focus. From extremist threats surfacing in Australia to a fragile flashpoint between India and Bangladesh and tragedy striking Libya's military leadership, the world's fault lines are once again in sharp focus. And later in our deep dive, we turn to space, where India has just crossed a historic milestone, launching its heaviest ever satellite and signaling its growing ambitions in the global space economy. Australia's security agencies are on high alert after a man accused of endorsing the deadly Bondi attack was found with weapons, ammunition and materials allegedly intended for bomb making. Police say Martin Glynn, a 39-year-old from Western Australia, was arrested after a public tip-off. A court heard that investigators discovered several firearms, a stockpile of ammunition, and what prosecutors described as a shopping list for bomb components during a raid on his home. Authorities also allege flags linked to Hamas and Hezbollah, both designated terrorist organizations in Australia, were found at the property. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese responded firmly, saying there is no place in Australia for anti-Semitism, hate or violent ideology. A worsening crisis between India and Bangladesh as violent protests and the killing of a Hindu minority member deepen tensions between the two neighbors. The death of 27-year-old Deepu Chandra Das in northern Bangladesh has triggered outrage. He was accused of blasphemy and beaten to death by a mob in Mymensingh, just hours before protests erupted in Dhaka following the killing of student leader Sharif Osman Hadi. The violence has sparked demonstrations in India and sharp exchanges between Dhaka and Delhi, raising fears that one of South Asia's most important bilateral relations is under serious strain. Tragedy struck Turkey, where a plane crash has killed Libya's military chief along with 4 senior officers and 3 crew members. Search and recovery teams have been working through difficult conditions, including heavy rain and fog, to secure the crash site and recover the aircraft's flight recorders. Turkish authorities say investigations are ongoing as Libya grapples with another blow to its fragile security leadership. Now we turn to our World in Focus deep dive and a launch that marks a turning point not just for India's space program but for its place in the global space economy. On Christmas Eve, India's space agency achieved a milestone years in the making. The Indian Space Research Organisation, also known as ISRO, successfully launched its heaviest ever satellite into orbit, marking a new chapter into the country's space ambitions. The LVM-3 rocket, often called Bahubali, lifted off from Sriharikota, carrying the Bluebird Block 2 communication satellite. Weighing an unprecedented 6,100 kilograms, ISRO chairman V. Narayanan called it the heaviest satellite ever lifted from Indian soil using an Indian launcher. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hailed the mission as a major stride forward, saying it strengthens India's heavy lift capability and reinforces its role in the global commercial launch market. This launch wasn't just about weight, it was about capability. The LVM-3 rocket placed the Bluebird Block 2 satellite into low Earth orbit, roughly 520 kilometers above the planet, just 15 minutes after liftoff. It was the largest commercial communication satellite ever deployed into LEO by ISRO. This was also the first dedicated commercial launch by India for a US customer, AST Space Mobile, and ISRO's 104th launch from Sriharikota. The mission marked the 9th successful flight of the LVM-3, maintaining a perfect operational record. At the heart of this mission is a new vision for global connectivity, designated by US-based AST Space Mobile. Bluebird Block 2 is a next-generation satellite designated to deliver cellular broadband directly to smartphones without ground stations or specialized devices. The satellite is part of a planned low Earth orbit constellation that aims to enable 4G and 5G voice calls, video messaging, streaming and data access directly from space. AST Space Mobile says its goal is to close connectivity gaps for billions of mobile users worldwide, especially in regions where traditional infrastructure does not reach. For ISRO, this mission carries strategic weight. It was the 3rd time the LVM-3 has been used to deploy a satellite into low Earth orbit and the 6th operational flight of the heavy lift vehicle. Crucially, it came just 52 days after the previous LVM-3 launch, demonstrating a faster turnaround and operational maturity. The rocket itself is a three-stage system using solid, liquid and cryogenic propulsion. The same platform used for landmark missions like Chandrayaan-2 and Chandrayaan-3. A modified version will also power Gaganyaan, India's first human space flight program. Globally, the LVM-3 now sits alongside heavy lift vehicles like SpaceX Falcon 9 and Europe's Ariane 6. And what sets ISRO apart is cost efficiency. Indian launches are widely regarded as more affordable, making them increasingly attractive to commercial customers. The Bluebird Block 2 mission reinforces that reputation and signals India's readiness to compete in a rapidly expanding global launch market. ISRO is also upgrading the LVM-3 with additional redundancies to support human missions and increasing its lift capacity for future projects, including modules for India's planned Bharatiya Antariksh Station. In a world racing towards space-based internet, satellite navigation and orbital infrastructure, this launch is about more than technology. It reflects India's shift from being primarily a scientific space power to becoming a commercial launch partner, one capable of delivering scale, reliability and speed. And as global demand for connectivity grows, missions like this position India not just as a participant, but as a serious player shaping the future of space. So that's all in World in Focus for today. Follow the Finance 360 for more.